Alright, so Season 10 of Apex just drops, guys. It's been out for what, 2 or 3 weeks? Not that long, right? But the future of Apex is already looking so interesting because we have so much things to look forward to outside of just like general season releases. To actually start things off, guys, we might be getting a brand new map in Season 11. I'll talk more about that very soon. And we also have more very big features coming to Apex as well. Some long awaited features that Apex needs to have to make this game even more successful and even more fun to play. Not to mention, guys, Apex is making so much money right now for EA simply based on monetization and you guys who buy skins and stuff all the time. So naturally EA is gonna have a lot more money to just reinvest into Apex and hopefully make Apex, as I said, even more fun and enjoyable for us to play. So that's gonna be the topic of today's video, guys. The future of Apex and what we can expect to see in a couple of seasons, a couple of months, even a couple of years. If you guys do happen to enjoy, as always, feel free to drop a like on the video. A like always goes a very long way on YouTube, guys. And also, if you're new to my channel, hit that sub button as well on the road to 75k subs. I'd appreciate that so much, as always. But enough talk, let's actually take a look at what the future of Apex will look like. By the way, guys, the gameplay you're watching right now in the background is me actually playing some brand new arena maps that haven't been released as yet in Apex. Shout out to the team over at Fair Scrims as well as EA for allowing this to happen. But this is gameplay of Dome on World's Edge and Hillside on Kings Canyon as 2 arena maps, and these maps will be dropping in just a couple of weeks. Now with that said, guys, let's start things off with Season 11 of Apex, or whatever Season 11 of Apex will be called, because of course it's the next season to drop in Apex, right? It makes sense. One of the biggest rumors right now concerning Apex Season 11 is a brand new map called Tropics, or Tropic Island. I made a completely separate video about Tropics a while ago. It's also been leaked since Season 6, so this map isn't anything new. It's been in the game files for about a year right now, and normally when maps or weapons or legends are in the game files for so long and it keeps returning as well, it's usually a very good sign that Respawn is working on these things to some extent, right? So I would say, just my word, that most likely in Season 11 a new map will come to Apex, and this map will be called Tropics or Tropic Island. There really isn't much else to say about this. I mean, a map that's called Tropics or Tropic Island kind of gives away the whole premise of the map. It's going to be set in the tropics. It's going to be set hopefully in an area with like beaches and like forests and stuff. Respawn can make this map look really good. Of course, your boy is from the Caribbean, guys, so like having a map called Tropic Island is going to be very good for me because it's gonna feel kind of like home. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Respawn is working on in terms of this map and how it will look, how big it will be, the rotations and stuff. And Respawn also usually drops a brand new map every 3 or 4 seasons, so dropping this map in Season 11 also just makes sense in terms of Respawn's map schedule, or like Respawn's release pattern for maps, if that makes any sense. If you guys want to see this map in Season 11, comment Brett down below and confuse everybody who hasn't been watching the video for this long. So if you want to see this brand new map in Season 11, comment Brett. So next up, let's talk about this game dev who has left Respawn, right? Daniel Klein. Now, I've seen so many videos about this, but I never gave my full opinions on it, guys. First of all, for you who don't know who Daniel Klein is, he was the senior game designer at Respawn, so he kind of, spearheaded all of the legend changes and stuff. He was the guy who tested out all of those changes and made decisions as well to make certain legend rebalancing in this game. So to keep a long story short, guys, basically he had some like scandals in the past and it was revealed, and he was unfortunately fired as a game designer at Respawn. So what does this have to do with the future of Apex? Actually, guys, a lot, because if Respawn is replacing their lead game designer or a senior game designer at their studios, it's obviously going to have an impact on, how the game plays and how the game feels, because the person to take his job might have a different design philosophy, might have different ideas on how to buff and nerf legends and stuff. So this will impact the game a lot. Now, I'm hoping that whoever takes his job is going to have a very good understanding of Apex and how the game plays. That obviously is a very big plus if you're a game designer like working on legends and stuff. But I had to make mention of Daniel Klein being fired from Respawn because this will have some very big implications on, the future of Apex and legend rebalancing and stuff. So we'll see. Hopefully it's a good change, but this will affect the future of Apex for sure. Now, what's one feature that everyone has been asking Respawn for years, well, for months? let's say for years, because Apex has been out for a very long time now. Let's say ever since Apex dropped, what's one feature everyone has been begging Respawn for? Outside of solos, outside of a kill cam. Before I tell you guys what this feature is, leave your comments down below and let me know what you think this feature is. So I'm gonna give you guys some time. What is one feature everyone has been asking Respawn for? Take your time, leave your comments. I'll wait. Alright, now if you commented cross progression, you would be right, because Respawn has actually confirmed that cross progression is coming to Apex next year. This is huge news for many reasons, guys. First of all, I actually switched to PC about 1 month ago, and all of my stats, all of my skins, all of my heirlooms are just stuck on PlayStation 4, and I can't get them because this game, for some reason in 2021, still doesn't have cross progression, right? So Respawn did actually, you know, address this over on Reddit, and not only could we be seeing cross progression in Apex, guys, we could also be seeing account merging in Apex 2. So basically, if you originally played on, let's say, PS4 and you switched to PC like I did, you might be able to merge those two accounts and have all of your skins and all of your heirlooms and stuff from both accounts on one merged account, which to me is a great idea. For you guys out there who want to switch to a different platform, but because Apex doesn't have cross progression as yet, it's kind of stopping you, then that shouldn't be an issue at all in a couple of months. So drop a like on the video if you're excited for cross progression as well. This should make a huge difference, I would say, because so many players want to switch to different platforms, but as I said, because Apex doesn't have cross progression as yet, it's forcing them to stay on one specific platform. So once Respawn makes this change and introduces this brand new feature, I feel like so many players would be happy. Now to end up this video, guys, it's safe to say that Apex makes a good amount of money, right? Of course it does. It's under EA, people buy these Apex packs and stuff. But did you know that Apex actually pulls in billions of dollars for EA? That's crazy, right? And it's even more interesting because Apex being this successful right now is only going to benefit this game in the long run, because now hopefully all of that money that Apex makes and Respawn and EA makes as well, they could reinvest it into Apex and give us more features and just improve the game overall. Not only is Apex making so much money, guys, but it's also one of the most viewed games on Twitch on YouTube. So with that said, guys, the future of Apex is looking really good right now. I'm sure Respawn is going to make many more mistakes. I'm sure you're going to see some very annoying things in Apex, because Apex is just annoying from time to time. But I would say overall we have a very bright future to look forward to, and Apex right now is far from being dead and far from being over. So I would say it's only up from here. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time. I'm being so toxic, I'm sorry.
Recording just ended for some reason. I tapped out. No.
Good try, bro, good try.
Sorry, Kev.
Oh,
That was the eBay. I'm trying to give him bad manners by standing still.
I saw that. I saw that.